Okay, I'm back and I have sewn my toes closed. So you can see here I actually, even though I'm using a triple stretch, I did a double layer just to be on the safe side on both toes. It's hard to focus. You can see the paint on my table. So I'm just gonna put you down here for 1 second and show you when you're doing your feet. I like to just line them up and make sure the feet are approximately the same size. If they're not, you can change them by doing the toe at that point a little bit lower or a little bit higher, however you want to do it. Probably not higher because you've already sewed. Now once you have that and your arms, what you can do is you can turn your doll inside out. So what you're going to do is go from this point and you'll turn this way. I like to try and turn my legs first. If you find that this hole is a little bit too tight, you can gently seam rip a little bit. And you're going to pull one leg first through your hole as best you can. And then you'll want to use a chopstick, which I didn't have on hand here, to push your leg out at the knee here. Of course I don't see my chopstick, so I'll keep trying with my fingers. You can go in through the thigh and just kind of get your leg turned inside out. There we are. Just make sure it's really well turned and that all the little pokes are out. So there's one leg, and then you'll repeat it with the second leg, and then finally turning the whole torso. What you'll end up is having a body that looks like this. Now I pressed mine after I turned it completely inside out. I use an iron and I like to press it just so that it's nice and flat and easy to work with. Same with my arms. The arms are a little more difficult, so make sure you're using your chopstick. And I turn them and then press them. So now the final thing for today is we're going to sew the joint on the leg. In order to allow the leg to move, we need to sew. We're going to top stitch with our triple stretch. If you don't have a triple stretch, a single stretch stitch will do. It doesn't have to be triple. You're going to sew from this point to this point and then pivot your needle and sew back to just below. So it'll start up here and make a little triangle down to there and then back up. So this way is how you'll sew, and you'll repeat on this side, going down to the groin, pivoting your needle, and then coming back up to here to finish. You can use one of those disappearing pens if that makes you more comfortable. I usually just eyeball it, but it's definitely up to you. It shows in the tutorial too how exactly to do that if I didn't make quite enough sense there. But you're just basically making a little triangle here and a little triangle here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to my machine and I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like and then explain what we'll be doing tomorrow.